Hi, everyone. I'm Christopher Thornycroft with Redwood Logistics, and welcome to the Redwood Rundown for the week of June 12th, 2023. So what's going on in the market? Well, major news. Obviously, the I-95 bridge collapse in Philadelphia. That's going to be creating complications. We're going to learn more about that right off the bat at Redwood. One of the things that we started looking at is, hey, let's make sure that the freight that we have, are we getting any miles added to this route? Are there any carriers that are starting to turn this away? We'll find out more. Right now, we would still anticipate that carriers aren't looking to turn away anything. There may be some mileage discrepancies that all of you need to look at to see if that I-95 corridor was part of the route that you had from freight coming up from the southeast. What else are we looking at? The ILWU. Remember, we've been talking about this for a year. We said, hey, this was going to be something that we needed to watch for. Yeah, we're watching for it now. Looks like dock workers for the ILWU have slowed down their operations to the point that it is essentially crippling cargo in and out of the Port of Los Angeles, Port of Long Beach, and going up and down the West Coast. They're bringing in negotiators from the Biden team to be able to see if they can start to move this along. But this looks like it's going to be drawn out for quite some time. What's the byproduct of that? You're seeing more freight that's going to be diverted from the West Coast over to the East Coast. Combine that with what we saw as far as produce season really being impacted, at least on the front end, by excessive flooding. That's really making us think that we've got a muted environment for California coming on up, perhaps impacted negatively by imports being down as well. The IOTI that we continue to track, we've said it's right around 2019 levels. FreightWaves is saying that's actually going to drop on off and drop below 2019 levels from roughly about this point on. If that does take place, that's a lot of headwind in that California market. And you could see what is usually a very, very, very robust second half environment really start to bust down, not robust, just bust for that second half. So we'll see how that one goes. That's all we got for this week. I think we're going to be back on location again next week, but I'm not going to tell you where. This will be a surprise. So take care. We'll talk to you soon.